What's up, you guys? I hope you're all good. My name is Lovisa Line, and this is my hip story part 2. In this video, I'm going to be going through my actual surgery day, how it was, and how this first month has been for me. So stay tuned and let's get into it. Quick disclaimer, I am not a medical professional, I am not a doctor. This is only my personal experience, how I found this operation to be for me, how I've reacted to everything, to medication and so on. So please bear that in mind. So today is Sunday, the 14th of June. I have 3 days left until my surgery is about to happen. I've just been at the hospital and I did a COVID swab. As I mentioned in my last video, the hospitals need to make sure that there are no infections coming from outside that will infect me and cause me harm once I'm operated. I need to be in a very sterile environment. Sterile environment? I can't pronounce that word. I also need to self-isolate for 14 days once I'm back from the hospital. We'll see how that goes. I'll be stuck in my room, but I'm sure it will be fine. So you get to blow your nose, you get to cough, you get a little bowl in case you would feel sick when they touch your tonsils. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I am sorry, it's too early in the morning. I forgot how to English. So she's almost 9:30 and it's the day before my operation. I have to stop eating at midnight and I have to stop drinking at 5 a.m. I'm supposed to be there for 7. I've been very jittery this last couple of days and I've been very kind of excited. I've been very like this in my head. More than usual, trust me. And I'm gonna try and film as much as I can once I'm in the hospital. With the whole going on, I'm not sure that I'm even allowed to have my phone on me after I've sanitized my hands and all that stuff. Someone will come pick me up afterwards. I'm not allowed to bring anyone in with me. They're sending a transport to get me because I'm not allowed to take the public transport. It's not like a door-to-door service, and so there's a risk of infection. Today is the last time I will walk on my legs the way they are. I'm hoping that my pain will go away. I'm hoping that this operation will change my life. I hope that this operation will help me get back to sports and to dancing and doing things I want to do. Yeah, I can't wait. I'm very excited, and I'm probably gonna be scared once I'm there, but for now I'm trying to stay positive and have high hopes. Let's see what happens. Check in with you tomorrow. Last walk before operation day and last day of wearing jeans. It's too dark to see, but you know, I love jeans. I'm gonna miss them. But you make sacrifices to get well, so yeah. Can't wait to put them on again though. So she's 5:21 in the morning a.m. and I'm getting picked up at 5:45. So I'm gonna have a quick shower. I'm gonna take out all of my stretchers and my piercings. This one and my belly button one, and then I'm gonna head to the hospital. Operation day! Wow! Once you arrive at the hospital, you get taken to pre-theater where you get to put on your hospital gown and some underwear, some socks, a hairnet. You get to put all of your belongings into a plastic bag, which are kept for you until afterwards. You also get to meet the surgeon and the anesthetist. They will ask you what kind of anesthesia you prefer, if it's general anesthesia or if you prefer to be awake and only have your lower body numb. I chose general anesthesia because I felt, considering that I was anxious already, that I'd rather just be asleep and wake up afterwards and have it done with. I was under a blanket full of hot air to make sure that I didn't freeze. I was then taken into theater and I got a drip in my hand. They made sure I was comfortable. I got some anxiety medicine and then the operation started. So she's now 9:10 in the evening. I got home around an hour ago. I had a very bad reaction to the general anesthesia, So I have been vomiting for like 7 hours in the hospital. Great. It's something that can happen. Apparently, if you're a person that eats very clean and that doesn't drink and doesn't do drugs and doesn't smoke, since I do neither, apparently that makes me more prone to actually feeling nausea as a side effect after anesthesia, because I'm not used to having toxins in my system and painkillers and stuff. But the staff was really nice. They were so comforting. Like, whenever I puked and I felt really bad and really ill and really sick, I never felt panicked. I never felt anxious. They were there for me 100%, like 120%. So I'm just really happy. I think I managed to eat like a teaspoon of banana, and then it just didn't get to stay. No water got to stay. Nothing got to stay. Even when I didn't even have anything, it came up as well, because I had issues with dizziness. Like, I felt like I was on a boat, or like in a hurricane or something. It just kept on spinning, and whenever I tried to focus on a point and open my eyes and look at something or move my head the slightest bit, it just went crazy, spinning, and it just, everything came up. So yeah, that wasn't great, but I felt so well taken care of. So, I don't think it was a bad day. I had a very positive experience, and now I'm home. I'm in some pain, but it's manageable so far. It took some time to get rid of the dizziness. So when the physio came to see me to ask me to go on my crutches and walk with them to make sure that I had understood how to do it safely and stuff, in order to be able to discharge me, they had to sit me down because I needed to vomit again. Now I feel fine though. I've managed to eat some boiled rice, and I've managed to have a couple of sips of some chicken broth. The car ride home, I closed my eyes the whole way so I wouldn't feel nauseous, and it worked. As you can hear, I've had a tube down my throat too. So, with the vomiting and with the tube, my voice is completely gone. It's a bit sore. It's not hurting too much, but it's very sore. Also, Epsom Hospital rocks. They're the best. They're so nice. I had such a good day. Like, I got stabbed in my leg and I have pain, and I projectile vomited for like, I don't know how many hours, like 7, 8 hours. But I've had a really positive day at the hospital. It's the best experience I've had so far. With all the pain I've gone through, with all the issues I've gone through, this was easily the best time ever. So yeah, I'm really thankful for that. So when I clean my wound eventually, I have to do it with like dry things. I'm not allowed to use any kind of wet wipes or anything. It needs to stay completely dry, and then in 2 weeks I can soak off the little tape that sits on the incisions in the shower. But up until then, I have to keep it dry and nice and not damage it in any way. Yes. I want you to know, I want you to feel my pain. Maybe then you would understand why I'm afraid. It's soon to be a month after my operation, and I've noticed the biggest change to be in my mood and my pain levels. I don't have any pain. I have to remind myself to use my painkillers, and I've gone from using 30 milligram cocodamol and naproxen, amitriptyline, to using paracetamol, naproxen, and ibuprofen. To go from opioids to just normal painkillers feels fantastic. I no longer feel dizzy or nauseous or like my insides are gonna crawl out of me. I feel very good. And I notice in the way I speak, I notice in my voice, in my manner, in my confidence. I notice how much these 4 years have weighed on me heavily, and in a way I'm kind of grieving these 4 years because I feel like I've lost so much time doing certain things that I would have loved to do, like dance and get in shape and be fit. Like, I haven't felt comfortable in my body for a very long time because I haven't been able to work out. I haven't felt confident in meeting people because I could never really keep up with people or walk as fast as they do. And I just feel like a lot of my life has been on hold, and I finally see the end of the line. I finally see that new chapter that I can turn, and it feels fantastic, and I'm so grateful. It feels like a second chance at life, to be honest, and that might be a bit dramatic, but that's how it feels to me, and it feels amazing to be able to wake up and realize a couple hours later that, hey, I don't have any pain. You know, it's living with chronic pain is horrible. It's absolutely horrible, and it like beats you down. It brings you down so much more than you realize, and I'm so happy that that part's over. Like my physiotherapist has said that I've been in contact with, rehab is not a straightforward path. It can take up to 6 months to a year before I'm fine. I'm gonna have loads of ups and downs. Some days are gonna be fine, some days are gonna be worse, you know. I'm not allowed to go off my crutches for quite some time because of the amount of damage I had on my ligamentum teres, how torn it was. I have to be very careful for a very long time, but mentally I'm prepared, you know. I do my physio every day. I make sure that I increase my physio exercises gradually, however much I need to do that day, basically. And I also have to wean off my crutches eventually. What I'm doing at the moment is I'm taking walks, and I'm trying to make the walks longer and longer every time. And in doing so, I kind of increase like the way my muscles work and my stamina, and I will slowly go off the crutches. I can't walk very far without them. I can walk indoors without them, but outside I have to have them, otherwise it's just too heavy for me. I get very tired very easily. But yeah, other than that, I'm very happy. I'm surprised. Like, I have to remind myself that I need to be careful. I have to remind myself that I can't run or jump. So yeah, that's kind of a fun change, but yeah, it feels so good.